Okay, hello everyone, Victor Momo from Excel Moments, and this video is going to be short and sweet, I hope. Okay, so I basically want to show you how to create a sequence in reverse order. Everybody uses, regular sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what if you wanted to create 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? It kind of looks obvious, right? So let's say I start up first of all by doing a sequence and saying this is my reference. Okay, so this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I basically can sort this. Okay, and then I'm going to use my sort order -1, right? That gives me a reverse order. You could use the sequence function alone without the sort. So you do sequence, number of rows, this, skip number of columns, that will default to 1. For the start, you start at the same value, meaning I'm going to start here at 7. And then for my step, use a negative index, -1. So this means the first is 7. The next value is obtained by adding that value to the index. 7 plus -1 is 7 minus 1, 6, and so on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and that gives you, same thing. So either of those two, is very easy to use. The third one is an overkill, which is really just maybe to prove a point. Okay, so you could use the scan function. So for the initial value, I could say yes, start at the same value. Now in terms of the array, I know I want this to happen, n number of times, which is the same 7 times. So basically I would create maybe just a sequence of 7, whatever is happening in there, I really don't care. I pull up a lambda, accumulator, iterator. Now you know that for the scan function, like the reduce, the accumulator always starts with this initial value. So what it means is that the accumulator here will start with the value of 7, and then it will keep accumulating based on the calculation you tell it to do. So what I basically want it to do right now is just to keep subtracting 1 from that accumulator. So if it starts at 7, I want to do 7 minus 1, then the next value -1 minus 1. So basically I'm just going to say here accumulator -1. May not be perfect, but it's close. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So easiest way to fix it, you could add a +1 outside of here, or you basically could just add a +1 here. Okay, so I'm not going to use this ahead of method 1 and 2 definitely, but just to make a point that sometimes you can think about these things creatively and you can come up with some interesting solutions. So that's that. Now let's apply it to a simple problem, okay, where we have a particular reference date and we want to get the end of n months before that date. So what I mean is that this 21st of January 2025, I want to get the end of months from like 7 months before, 6 months before, 5 months before, and so on, right, to the month before it. Now you can do that using the EO months. Most people hardly use the negative index for EO months. So if I pick this date and say give me -1, what it means is that look at the month that is 1 month before this reference and give me the end of that month. Okay, so if you do this, you can see this is December, which comes with 4 January 25. If you change this to 2, that will give you November, right? So now what we are going to do is that we are going to feed this with that sequence, the negative sequence. So we are going to do sequence. Let's say we start here, start is here, -1, okay? But don't forget that because we are going backwards, we need to put a minus here. So let's see what this evaluates to, right? So you can see -7, -6, and so on. So it's going to start at the 7th month, 6th, 5th, to the month before the reference date, right? And we have that. So if this changes to 12, for example, okay, so that gives us for 12, changes to 24, okay? And if this date also changes, let's just see. All right, so everything is dynamic, but the objective of the video was just to show you how to quickly create a sequence in reverse order using some functions that you're familiar with. Okay, that's all I intended to show in this video. I promise it was going to be short and sweet, and I think it is. So if you like this video, please do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel Excel Moments. For now, I'm out.